Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Back to the Future the game. In the last episode, well, there was a bit of time travelling involved, who'd have thought it, but let's check the story so far. That might help. Back again in 1931, Marty and Doc must save the future by ensuring that gangster Kid Tannen is arrested and put behind bars. Marty's first challenge, talk his way into Kid's speakeasy. So yeah, we travelled back to the future and noticed that future Marty's been kicked out of town by 3 Biffs, not just one. There's now 3, well, not 3 Biffs, but 3 Tannens. There's now 3 brothers. And so something went wrong in the past, and that is that Kid Tannen was not arrested. So we've got to put a stop to that. Let's exit that. So we've got to try and get into Kid Tannen's speakeasy. Well, it's a good thing we have now changed disguises. We're looking very dapper right now with a little fake mustache and hat and suit. He does look very confused though. Right, let's head. Which way is it going to be? I wonder if we're going to find Edna again. Oh, speak of the devil. There she is. I wonder if she'll be more polite to us. Oh, what the hell's going on here though? What is this?
Looks like Emmett's been busy.
Why? How? I'm very confused by this. Can I turn any of the dials?
Looks like Emmett's been busy.
No, I can't. Alright, I guess that will be explained in a moment, maybe by Edna. But I was going to say, maybe she's going to be more polite to us now we're all suited up and booted. Suited and booted? Let's have a look.
Pardon me, sir. From the way you're dressed and your general aura of seediness, I can infer only one thing. You're heading for Tannen's speakeasy. Am I right?
Oh, maybe she's going to be even ruder to us. Let's have a look. Let's not lie to her.
Yeah. Can't you tell me the way?
Down. Straight down. The last stop before the inferno. Unfortunately, I don't have the power to stop you, but I beg you to tarry here a few more seconds and listen to my song. Me, 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 me. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care. What in heaven's name?
Oh, sorry, Miss Strickland. Just a little experimental prototype gone momentarily awry.
Mr. Brown, why is there a dog in that vehicle?
Why? Well, to advance the human condition, of course. Hello, Mike.
Mike? Mr. Corleone, what are you doing in that getup?
Oh, damn. Well, that disguise lasted long, didn't it? Oh. Let's not say I'm going undercover. That's not very smart. It's just, yeah, it's a new look, new fashion.
It's just my new look. I'm trying to prove that you can dress like a gangster without being a gangster. You know?
How exciting! You'll have to give me an exclusive sometime. Right now, I've got some souls to save.
And you'll have to get an eyeful of my newest experiment.
You're not angry about the rocket drill?
Water over the bridge. I've moved on to bigger and better things. Come by the gazebo when you get a chance. I'll be setting up. You won't believe what Einie and I have been up to.
Famous last words. All right. Now where's that speakeasy?
The speakeasy it's right in front of us. We haven't forgot that. It's the soup kitchen. But why is Einie here? I'm now confused. I'm really confused by these timelines because didn't Einstein come back with us, or did we leave him?
Mike,
oh,
you're just
goodness.
in time.
Yeah. Right. What is this thing then? Oh no. Every time I bring up something, it just answers it for me. Thanks for watching Einstein.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades. How have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes, that argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science.
Oh, that's nice. Good for him. And what is this thing?
What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but it'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world. Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you. Ready to go, Einstein? Watch this! When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cowflop.
Einstein!
No!
Get him out of there!
Not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace. See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing. I'll go see if I can find something to help. Or someone.
Oh, that's pretty creepy. Look at Doc Brown up there just spying on us. Ooh. I gotta admit, that's pretty impressive that he could build... Don't look at yourself, that'll ruin the timeline. That he could build a flying car in 1931? 1931. Oh, this has changed. Compounding this challenge, out in the park, young Emmett's latest experiment has gone off the rails, landing Einstein on top of the courthouse. That's it. Right, well that obviously meant let's go find old Doc Brown. Come on, this way. Come on. Come on. We are getting a bit distracted here though. I realise that. Not great.
Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flop house. How are your investigations going?
Well, apart from the whole park stuff, not much has really happened. Who's Trixie?
I haven't really made any progress with Trixie yet.
Well, get out there and make some. If she doesn't blow the whistle on Kid tonight, he may never be brought to justice.
Oh yeah, Trixie's the woman that was in the painting. That's right.
Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never had the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
It doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower, and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
Was that the scene where he goes, "It's alive"? Perhaps. I think so. We have got to save Einstein. But we've also got to sort out Kid Tannen. Oh, we've got so much to do. Oh, can't I just go to bed?
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Einstein's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted, and I'll handle the rest.
Okay, I mean, couldn't we just climb up to the roof? I'm sure they have access via some stairs, maybe, but maybe it's, too secure. Let's ask about the DeLorean.
Where'd you park the DeLorean?
I hid it in the DeSoto lot. Nobody's buying cars these days, so it should be safe in there.
Should be. Let's see if anything comes of that.
Why are Tannins always such jerks anyway?
It's hard to say. Rogue Neanderthal genes in their DNA, perhaps.
Okay, right, I'm done then. Bye-bye.
Just keep your head low, Doc. I'll be back soon.
I'll keep an eye out for your grandfather.
Alright, so we could either try to go to the oh, there's Frankenstein. James, Clive, Doris, not Boris. Doris Evans, Edward Clark, David Wright, Frankenstein, the man who made a monster. But no, wait, the reason why I said Boris, isn't Boris Karloff in Frankenstein? Oh, I don't know. Right, let's head to... Oh, let's just talk to him, he's right here.
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
Did you see that reference in the background where the thing crashed into the moon? Based on that really old silent movie. Huh, that's great. Let's just distract him with... Oh no, what's with you and Edna? Oh, ew, ew. Oh, okay, I guess... Do we... Oh. So many questions. Fine, let's just get it out of the way.
What's up with you and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her stay sober society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me and my work. It's very distracting.
Oh, well, that's good then. I'm glad. She's a weird woman. Frankenstein.
Have you seen that Frankenstein movie yet? I hear it's pretty inspirational.
Not yet. I've been so busy with my rocket car that I haven't found the time. But I'm planning on going tonight. At least I will once I get Einstein down.
Okay, that means we definitely have to get Einstein down. Can't ruin the past that way.
You know anything about Trixie Trotter?
The songbird of the Sierras? The nightingale of the north? The floozy of the foothills? Never heard of her. Man, I've definitely never snuck into Tannen's speakeasy to listen to her.
That's a bit creepy.
What went wrong with your rocket car?
I'm not entirely sure. As soon as we get Einstein down, I'm gonna go look for it.
It's right there. Never mind. Can we ask about... Well, what's going to distract him? I guess just taking a break.
Why don't you take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Mike. But once Emmett Lathrop Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
Oh, fine. Okay, let's... What have I not asked? That one.
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
Well, that's depressing. Alright, that is it now, I think.
Why don't you go look for your car now?
And leave Einie stuck on a ledge? Never! Dogs are much more important than any silly rocket car. Especially one that doesn't work at all.
Yeah, no, that's true. I agree with you that. So let's exit that.
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
Right. That's not a particularly useful conversation. Can we go into the courthouse, I wonder? Boom. Go in there.
It's locked.
Of course.
Guess I'll have to find some other way to rescue Einie.
Of course it is. Alright. Maybe Edna can distract Emmett. I don't know. I feel weird calling him Emmett. I always want to say Doc Brown, but he's not Doc Brown at the moment, is he? I guess he's just Brown. Anyway. Hey, Brown. Maybe I could tamper with the controls. That might also distract him. But first of all... Hey, Edna.
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
Ooh, lots of questions again. Let's go with... Nice song, let's just lie. Yeah, okay. No, let's ask about him, or her and Emmett.
What's going on with you and Emmett? The last time I saw you, you seemed to be kinda interested in him.
That was before I belatedly realized that his agreement to host my Stay Sober Society was a clever ruse to ferry barrels of hooch to his so-called laboratory.
Sorry about that.
Now his very presence fills me with an irrepressible urge to pick at his philosophical and intellectual foundations with every tool in my vocabulary.
So you're not dating?
Dating? The mere thought of romantic involvement with that undisciplined techno-anarchist is preposterous.
Good.
Okay, well that answers that question.
What's Kid Tannen been up to for the last 2 months?
Didn't you hear? It was in all the papers.
I've been, traveling.
Well, the feds were all set to arrest Tannen on tax evasion charges. Seems they'd gotten Tannen's books from his accountant.
I heard something about that, yeah.
Well, the accountant disappeared, unsurprisingly. But the feds still thought they had a case. After all, they still had the books, right?
Right.
Wrong. The day before the trial, the books up and vanished right out of the court's evidence locker.
No.
Lots of fingers were pointed, but honestly, the whole town's so corrupt that it could have been anyone. Court clerks, cops, janitors.
Ah, okay. Well, that answers a little bit of why Tannen's still here.
What have you got against dogs, anyway?
They're smelly, rude, completely unable to take care of themselves, and frankly, they're not very bright. If I had my druthers, dogs would be banned from public places.
Harsh.
It's a harsh world, Mr. Corleone.
Hey now, dogs can be very smart, like sheepdogs. They herd other animals. That's more than I could do. But do I really want to ask all these questions?
So kids walking around free?
Free, clear, and laughing it up in his new speakeasy. The feds want to bring a case up against him, but without those books, they've got nothing.
Oh, he's got a new speakeasy, so maybe it's not the soup kitchen then. Oh, that's where we need to go and find it. Ah.
Couldn't kid be brought up on other charges like, say, running a speakeasy?
In a perfect world, yes. But no one in town seems to care about prohibition anymore. The feds are only interested because of the lost tax revenue.
That's how they got Al Capone, wasn't it? On taxes? Not the whole alcohol speakeasy stuff. Alright, anything else I want to ask about? Trixie, I guess, seems to be quite important.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about Trixie Trotter, would you?
Kid Tannen's latest conquest? Well, she claims to be a lounge singer from Seattle, but my sources in Washington have never heard of her. I mean, honestly, Trixie Trotter, what kind of name is that?
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
Would-be inventor Strand's doggone Courthouse. I like that one.
Young scientist Strand's dog on Courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for goodness sake. Mr. Brown!
Please, Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree. This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and present danger to public safety.
You know what represents a clear and present danger to public safety? Your singing voice.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying cars, of all the ridiculous juvenile
You mock
notions.
me, but just imagine a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I might be more inclined to listen to you if your maiden voyage hadn't ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down. Heine, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you tonight, but I warn you to be more careful in the future.
Now, how to get that rocket car back down?
Oh, don't say we need to worry about that as well. For goodness sake, we got Aini, that's enough. Surely. Yeah, that's gone now. So let's worry about getting into the speakeasy, which I have no clue where that is. I guess it's probably worth a look. Go into the soup kitchen. Maybe there's some clues left there. Yeah, you stay there, Edna. And well, actually, won't it be closed by now? I don't know. It seems like it's it's 20 past, or come up to 20 past 9. There you go. That's the time in game. Wait, where have I gone? Why is it letting me go back here? Ooh.
Who sent you?
Ulysses S. Grant.
What did you bring me?
Meat and potatoes.
What's the word?
Words are for wimps.
Hey, okay, so it seems like the speakeasy is still in the same place, behind the soup kitchen. Never mind. You'd think after evading the law, you'd probably make a little bit more of an effort to move your base of operations, but never mind. So, we just got some clues there, something about Ulysses S. Grant, something about meat and potatoes, something about words are for wimps. I guess we'll try and use those secret code words in the next episode. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.